So please address it, face it, accept that it is your reality now, and then don't escape, don't move abroad just because you want to escape. Please don't do what I did. Trust me that going abroad is not the answer to your problem. If you're ready to forget your educational degree, if you're ready to see your family and friends celebrating milestone without you.
Hi, I'm Miss Danny. I am a breadwinner and a dreamer. Is it possible to be both? I'm gonna show you how, and let's win this together.
Hi, this is the second part of the video, how to decide if you should quit your job or not, as it gives you the important questions that you need to ponder during self-reflection. Because of course, I don't want you to regret your decisions. Time is clicking and we can't afford to waste our time. In that first video, I wanted you to think, why did you have that job in the first place? And why are you thinking of quitting it now? Before deciding, I want you to calculate the risks and consequences of the sacrifices that you'll be making if you hit that goal. Everything that I discussed in the first video and on this second video boil down to the fact of how bad you really want to change your life. If you have weighed all your options, the pros and cons, and decided that you want to stay, then there's nothing wrong with that. Congratulations! Because that means you are improving, you are growing, and you are not stuck in the job that you are in today. That is why self-reflection is a good thing to do. You'll realize all the small and big things that you have achieved all throughout the years that you are in that job. With that realization, you'll say, not bad. Maybe I am just thinking of quitting right now because of my certain situation. Maybe I'm just tired. And we all know the famous quotes that says, an action committed to anger is an action doomed to failure. That's why always take time to process your emotions before making any decisions. You should not decide when you are angry. You should not decide when you are confused. You should not decide when you are sad. My first takeaway is that do not quit just because you are tired. First is talk to people who are older than you. Talk to people who went abroad already, so you will get the idea from a person who had a first-hand experience of being afar from their families. And the next one for you to do is to have some rest. I know you're overwhelmed, you're confused, you're maybe feeling burnout, you are tired just like me. I feel all those things. But you know what? Go for a peaceful trip, a meaningful one. When I say meaningful, you don't have to go to Palawan nor Boracay just to have that peaceful and meaningful travel. No, you can go for an intimate solo travel. So you can do some self-reflection and you can answer your why you're feeling this way, why you are tired, and do you need to stay still or do you need to have these changes that you're looking forward to have in your life? And my second takeaway for you is do not quit just because you want to escape from a recent breakup. I am guilty, super guilty, but my story is different from yours. So please make sure that you don't quit just because of a certain situation that you are into. Address that problem. If that is not related to your career, then please solve it first and then later on address your problem in your career. Does it make sense now? And the third takeaway is do not just quit just because you are broke right now. I understand this because I've been there. Think of other ways to recover from your loans. If there are ways for you to invest more, to do some business, nakautang ka na, pangutang pa. Okay, nangutang ka nga ni parang travel, why not for a business? Bangin, that's the way for you to solve your problem financially. Now, and the other ways for that is to invest in yourself by learning new skills. Uso na yan na online and may mga courses na, may mga free courses pa nga niya YouTube and other platforms. Ikaw makaaram ng bago nga skill and that can help you recover from your financial problems. Do tutorials, do online teaching, damo and ways. And of course, this will require you a sacrifice from your family and yourself. You need to exert more time and effort for you to learn this new skill or to do this other job para makabawi kan imo problema didi. What is a little sacrifice if in fact you are still together? I hope you get my point. And my last takeaway for you, do not quit your job just because you hate your principal or your workmates. No, please. Because when you find another job, you'll end up having that person that ain't your vibe. Do your job right, and it is not your obligation to please everyone and them to please you. No. No, just do your job. Do you get me? Now, if you follow all these takeaways from me and still want to change your life, here's the thing that I can tell you. Know your why. That's why you need to answer those questions I've presented to you earlier, because you'll always go back to your why when hard times come. Because when you finally hit that goal of quitting your job, and when you think about it, there will be days that you'll end up questioning your decision. And then that's when the time you think of your why. Why did you quit and decided to do what you're doing right now? Knowing your long-term plans and goals will keep you going. Because as for me, I quit my job and decided to be a working international student. And sadly, I know some who ended up going back to the Philippines because the life that they had here wasn't the life that they expected. So make sure you don't rely your decision to the things that you see in social medias, because it is far from fancy and filtered photos, videos that they are posting everywhere. If you're ready to be demoralized because you are an immigrant, if you're ready to forget your educational degree, if you're ready for silent crying every night, if you're ready to see your family and friends celebrating milestone without you, if you're ready to see your friends who have moved forward of their lives without you, then quit your job now and embrace the possibilities by taking that leap. And just like me, I always remind myself that I did this because I want change in my life when it comes to financial freedom, personal growth, and professional growth. So going back to the question from the intro, should you quit too? My answer would always be, that depends on you. Know your why and make sure that why will bring you to your desired destination. Happy quitting! Because quitting will open new doors, new world, and new you. That's all for now. Salamat ang pagkita! So hi, I'm currently editing the video right now, and I really can't stop myself from not sharing this. To be honest, these takeaways I have shared with you in this video are actually the reasons why I came here in Melbourne. The reason that I don't want you to do what I did is because I found out that these problems will not be solved when you move abroad. That's the best takeaway I can give to you in this video. Yes, I got so tired. I felt outburn, broken up with my ex. Another thing is I wasn't happy at all where my career is going. I hated the system. I felt stagnant. I felt stuck. And it seems like I don't have a choice. It seems like I was just working in that industry, in that profession, because I got no choice. But I know in myself that I can do more. So all these reasons are like piling up, and really I wanted independence. I wanted financial freedom. I want to grow professionally and personally. So I really want you to do self-reflection and know your why. Just because that you have these reasons doesn't mean that move abroad. We all have different stories. I don't want you to do what I did. That's why I want you to make sure first. I want you to make sure. Because in the next few vlogs, you will know what the mistakes, the regrets that I had when I came here. I will share it to you so you'll learn from me. Trust me that going abroad is not the answer to your problem, okay? Maybe it can be an answer to one problem of yours, but not to everything. It always depends on you. How will you solve those problems? So please address it. Face it, accept that it is your reality now, and then do something. Do something about it. Don't escape. Don't move abroad just because you want to escape. Please don't do what I did. Please don't. So I was feeling so empty, and I can really feel that there's a void in me. I only myself can fill in that void, and no one, even maybe if I had a perfect life in the Philippines, no one can ever feel that void that I was feeling that time. And good thing that I did this. Now, if you can feel that you really wanted to quit your job, to move to another city, to move out from your parents' house, or to move abroad, it's up to you. That's why self-reflection, try to extract all the outer factors first. Listen to yourself, listen to your gut, pray hard what you really need in your life right now. Ask guidance. Now, if you really want to do what I did, then do it. I'm a living proof. I'm a living proof that you can still survive even with these reasons, even with these problems. I'm still thriving. It's a continuous journey, and I'm telling you, there was no a single day that passed that I asked myself if I did the right decision, if I am happy here, that I should go back or not. Because I am always thinking. Because when I was still in the Philippines, I only wanted to escape. Now, when I was here, that was mind-blowing, and I wasn't ready for the life here. I wasn't ready at all. Oh my God, that's why I don't want you to do what I did. But as you know, I'm a breadwinner and a dreamer as well. I know I can take advantage of my situation, of my decision. I just realized that God made me understand why He redirected me here. Why my mantra in life, never settle for less, finally doing something in my life. I don't want to take that away. I want to take advantage of it. It is now the opportunity that I have been waiting for. And I only realized when I was already here. Oh my goodness, maybe it wasn't your plan, but it was God's plan. God has always better plans than our plans. So please take time to reflect what you really need in your life now. This is me telling you that don't do abrupt decisions. It took 2 years for me to really decide this. I asked a lot of people, but at the end of the day, it was me who decided to come here. And as a breadwinner, I have this mindset na papanindigan ko. I'll do what it takes for me not to go home with a sad face. I'll make sure that with God's grace, I'm finally doing it now. Like, I'm finally achieving my goals. You can see here, if you can see, I have paid up some of my debts now. So if I was still in the Philippines, no, I cannot. So please think of it. Right now, my purpose here is becoming more clearer and clearer. So don't be afraid when at the present you seems to not understand your purpose, everything, you're confused. Go with the flow, live day by day. I let go of all things I cannot control. What I can only control is how I would react to certain things, how I would feel to certain things. I can only control myself, not anyone, not even my destiny. But I'm trying to make sure that I am still focused towards my goals. I am still disciplined towards my goals. That's it. If you chose to be both, I'm doing it here now. I'm a living proof that you can do both. You don't need to be a breadwinner and set aside your dreams. No, please. It will drain you. Just like what happened to me. It drained me for 10 years, for almost a decade of working there in the Philippines. It drained me financially and emotionally and mentally. That's why I needed a new environment. I needed it. And thanks God that He brought me here. Up until today, my life is not easy. Okay, it will be hard. But make sure that your pain, just like me, my pain, my heartache, my confusion, I surrender it to God. I surrender everything to Him because He's the only one that can help me here. I have no one here. I may have my best friend here, but she has her own battles. I may have my aunt here, but we seldom see each other because everyone here is busy. So all these emotions I was feeling and still feeling up to this day, I make it as my reason to continue what I started, to keep the fire burning in me. I can feel it. That's why I'm starting this channel, because I want to share more. I don't want to brag things, but I want you to learn from me. Sure, in me is still here that I really want to discuss. Maybe you're my student watching right now. Maybe you're a breadwinner, you are a dreamer. I have more to share and I have more to say. Just let me share my journey so you'll learn from me. But please understand that my journey is different from yours. So share our tips to one another and let's see each other on the other side. Like, I hope to see you one day. You're telling me all the things that you have achieved and my ears are all in. How I wish when I go back home to my province, Catbalogan, to San Isidro, I can see and hear all these youngsters that I know achieving their dreams. They're not settling for less, because if only Filipinos can see their potentials, if everyone will maximize their potentials, waray na magkukuri. If maging madiskarte la talaga. Use this and maging madiskarte. So with all that, I want you to pray hard, ask guidance from God, use your emotions, surrender everything to Him, and that's it. So you may listen to my takeaways, you may watch these videos I am posting, but it's how bad do you really want to change your life? All I have to say is that I have the faith in God that my why will bring me to my desired destination. in Him and through Him. So, see you in my next vlog. I'll show you my first few months, how I survived my first few months when I came here last 2023. See you! Back to editing.